Hey there. What's up, guys? What is up, Realist Nation? I know it's been like March, April, May, June, July, August, 7 months. It's been 7 months, I believe, since my last post that's actually about something other than my surgery. So I'm sorry for not being around for 7 months, but I'm back. I got my hip replacement done, so we're good in that area. Well, we're good except for the pain, but we're good. As in, that's finished. That's already done. No more worries about that part. Um, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Like the red little button, press the subscribe button so you can join the family and join Realist Nation. And to all my day ones, just welcome back to another video. Oh my gosh, this feels so crazy. I haven't made a video in so long, but I wanted to talk about Kenneka. And I'm feeling like this is a little bit cliche because I figured everybody on YouTube will be talking about Kenneka, and I haven't made a video since Kenneka's passing, which was two years ago, right? So we're at 2 years. Um and it's just been bothering me. Like, I've been trying not to do this video forever, and I cannot sleep. I cannot think about anything else. I'm like, I just need to go ahead and get this video in. So I am your host, Gorgeously Real, and you are watching Gorgeously Real TV. As you should already know, especially if you're one of my day ones. You should already know, okay? Alright, so I took a bunch of notes and stuff, so I won't get off track too much with this Kenneka situation. Like, I cannot even believe we're at 2 years and we still have no justice for baby girl. So what are you YouTubers, what are you doing? Like, yeah, now I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out because I'm mad. I see all these videos about baby girl. You're not letting her rest. You're not. I'm an empath. So we're not going to do the whole paranormal thing. Like, we're not doing that. I don't rock that way on this channel. Respect the dead, okay? And I'm just sick of it. Like, all of these YouTubers, I mean, how many times do you have to dissect that video? How many times do you have to say, oh my God, Kenneka told me who killed her. Listen, okay, if she told you who killed her, why does baby girl not have any justice? She already had tragedy in death. That was a horrific, embarrassing death. And then you just keep adding more BS to it as time goes on, and I'm just sick of the games that are being played, and I am tired of seeing you guys use her death for monetary value. Because let's talk about it. If I was to do that, I would have hella YouTube income right now, because that is all y'all are doing. Some of y'all even started y'all channel off the grounds of Kenneka's passing, and that is messed up because all money is not good money. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull a picture of baby girl up. Excuse the messenger. People are writing me. They always want to write when I'm doing a video, but it's good. Let me go ahead and pull a picture up of baby girl, which is my name for her because that's what she was. She was a baby. I'm 30 years old. She was 19 when she passed. Couldn't picture being 19 passing. Like, what? My life would have been so incomplete. I wouldn't have done anything, and I still feel like at 30, I'm not even, where I want to be at. But this is about, Kenneka, aka baby girl, because I'm just over it. So, just tell me, where should we be at right now? We should have justice, right? With all these YouTube detectives that we got out here, they dissecting the video. They're, oh, I got the suspects. I know who did it. So why is no one locked up for this baby's death? Because we already know this whole thing screams murder. It does not scream, oh, she walked into a freezer, she laid down, she went to sleep and froze to death because she was, yeah, I'm trying to find a word for that. Sorry, because we all know that baby was drugged, okay? And it's no way, with how feisty Kenneka was, and she wouldn't have just walked in there and laid down and went to sleep. We all know it's more to her death, because if that was the case, why all the bruising? You know, why the disheveled hair, why her clothes messed up. If that was the case, that this baby walked into this freezer and just laid down, she would have looked perfect. It would have looked like she just went and laid down and went to bed. But it doesn't look like that now, does it? She had a busted lip, her teeth were knocked out, her hair is everywhere, her clothes got like mud or whatever, dirt all over them. Her shoes have like scuff marks, and if you look at her shoes, it's footprint marks on there too. So who was holding her down and like stepping on her foot? You know how somebody just stepped down on your foot? That's what you did. Like this is just so sad that we're at 2 years. This is a freaking disgrace right now. We should be mad. We shouldn't be sitting here using this baby for monetary value and gain. How do you sleep at night? How do you sleep at night? I'm not gonna do that weirdo. I'm not even saying it's a weirdo type thing, but Kenneka's been dead for 2 years. So if you're doing EVPs of her for 2 years straight, doesn't that mean in a way you're making her continue to relive those horrible moments? Why hasn't she crossed over yet? Some say she hasn't crossed over because her killers have not been found. I say she hasn't crossed over because her death is being mentioned 2, 3 times a day. Kenneka, baby, tell me who did this to you. Tell me. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? I've sat back for so long and not wanted to say anything, but wrong is wrong, okay? And sitting here using somebody's death so that you and your family can eat is wrong. All right, let me get to my notes because I'm getting kind of irritated and I don't need to be, flaring my sickle cell up because I'm already in pain from this weather and from this hip replacement. I am in a lot of pain. Okay. I'm so sorry, Kenneka. I'm so sorry. I don't even know what I'm apologizing for, but I'm going to apologize for their ignorance. All right. So, let's see what I have written down. Okay. I looked up Kenneka's death, and it said accident. How was that an accident? And then it has accident, and then it goes into saying hypothermia and the seizure medicine Topamax and alcohol played a part in it. We all know that's not true, right? Like, I feel like by this point we're not even falling for the whole accident hypothermia thing. We're not falling for that anymore. It just doesn't seem possible. I mean, it's possible, but it didn't happen with her. Look at how messed up she was. And Kenneka was a fashionista, so she wouldn't let herself walk around looking like that. She didn't arrive to that place looking like that. So why out of a couple hours or however long y'all say she was there, because I believe that she died on the 6th. How can you say that, all of that took place in one little setting? It just does not make sense. Something happened, and until the people step forward who know what happened, until they say something, you're going to be haunted by this girl. I mean, y'all dogged Kenneka, and I just don't understand. The question running through my mind all the time is, what did she do to deserve a death like that? What did she do? I mean, you can sit here and you can comment on my post or on my video, and you can say, oh, well, she used to set dudes up, or she used to do this, that, and the third, but it does not justify her having to die in that manner when shooting somebody is simple. It's other simple ways to kill someone. And this was it was just humiliating. The pictures that they keep showing of her death, like, that's why I scrolled and scrolled and scrolled, because I did not want to present her like that on my channel. I don't want that on my channel. We're going to have respect. And as you can see, I chose the picture with her and her mother. Okay, because I have something to say about that particular picture or these particular people. Okay. So I don't know if you haven't seen the video that Mama T has just released. I just saw it yesterday, so I don't know when it was released, but I saw it yesterday. So if you have not seen that video, I'm pretty sure you can find it somewhere on YouTube. I'm not going to include that video on my channel because it didn't seem right. I'm not going to put it in this video at all. I'm not going to add it to there, and I'm not going to put in a link because some things do have a demonic feel. And you know, they always say Kenneka's mom, oh, she's just speaking now because the gag order is up, or she's speaking out now because she's hurt. It seems to me her mother always speaks out when she is under the influence of something. Now, what she was under the influence of, I don't know. I can't tell you that. But when you go and look at that video, you can tell that she's definitely under the influence of something. She went from crying to cursing to being mad to talking about Jesus. And it was up and down. The whole video was very up and down, played a lot of different emotions in that video. And granted, I know she lost her daughter. I get it. And I know that I will never know what that feels like because I don't have kids and I have never lost a child. So I know that I don't know. But why sit here and just present this live and present these pictures 2 years after baby girl's passing? Why not have presented this stuff when she first died, and we could have maybe gotten some type of justice? Justice is not a settlement. That's not justice because Kenneka isn't here. So regardless if it's money involved, Kenneka is not here. So that does not solve anything. Maybe her mom is figuring that out. Like, well, I got this money, but you know, I'm still not happy. I still don't have my child. Money does not make you happy. It takes care of problems to a certain extent. Yeah, your bills are paid. You can get a car, you can get a house, but it's not going to stop that hurt inside. It's not. That hurt is going to be there until you deal with it. And I feel like Kenneka spiritually is dealing with a lot of folks. She's dealing with them. And they know they're wrong. So now they're coming out with their videos. I mean, because I couldn't imagine. Like, really? This baby died for what? I hear a lot of people saying, well, her mom was involved because it was for financial needs. Kenneka was going to get a job as a CNA. She would have been able to help her mother. And I've heard that her father left her some money. So why was money still an issue? Why? Like, how can we be getting rid of our loved ones for paper? This is all this stuff is paper. And all her mom is realizing is that did not solve anything. She thought it was. It might have masked how she felt for a little bit. Yeah, you can go cry and cover it up with a Birkin bag or some Louboutins, but you still gotta deal with it at the end of the day. You have to deal with it. You can't sit here and pop a pill or drink some alcohol every time those thoughts come because you're just numbing it and it's gonna come back. That video really like freaked me out. I had to cut it off. The demonic energy in that video, the negativity, I couldn't take it. I just could not take it. I had to cut the video off. I didn't even get to watch the whole video. It was such a roller coaster ride of emotions. That's what the title of that video should have been because that is what it was. Kenneka is not pleased at all. I'm an empath. I didn't ask to be this. This is how I've been since a child. And I still don't fully understand it. So just seeing people use this baby's death for money is like, but you're not solving the problem. Here we are 2 years later and we still, all this hashtag J4K, we still don't have justice. How much is it going to take for us to give this baby justice? And it is just so weird how the people involved in her death, how they'll go and they either ended up dead or in jail. And I'm not saying Zach TV had anything to do with that. So please don't take me saying they ended up dead and in jail as if I'm referencing him. I don't know him. I don't know much about him other than him being a Chicago journalist, if you want to call it that. But that is not what I mean. And I have to clarify myself because a lot of people love to get on videos and take things the wrong way. We're not doing that on this channel, all right? I said what I said. Let me see if I have anything that you guys don't already know about her. But what I do want to know is, and here we go back into questions, if it was hypothermia and if it was an accident, why all the bruising? Why the busted lip? Why the hair disheveled, the clothes messed up? Why is the shoe off? And most importantly, where is her sock? Where is her sock? When we sit there and we take a, I know Kenneka had a sock on. Like, she not finna wear those J's without a sock. She might have had the little low, the low, y'all know what I mean. The socks you wear when you wear low top shoes or you don't want them sticking out. I forgot what they're called. But that's what she may have had on. So where's her sock? That's all I want. The sock was never found. That's all I want to know. Because the type of girl that Kenneka was, she was a fashionista. She's a Gemini. They don't like that, they don't present themselves in a manner of not being dressed up. At least the ones that I know. And Kenneka, don't know her much, but from looking at her videos and her pictures, baby girl stayed fly. So where is her sock? Okay, where's the sock? Why was her hair all over the place? When she arrived to the hotel, her hair was bone straight. It was bone straight. If that was even her arriving at this hotel, because this is crazy. The mom says that the ticket was found in the car. The ticket said the 6th. Okay, they didn't find baby girl until the 10th. I've been meaning to do this video, but it's just so many emotions. But I knew I just had to bite the bullet and just do this for Kenneka and just say what I needed to say instead of trying to sit in the background and not say anything. It is not right to use this baby for monetary value. I'm going to keep saying that because I don't understand how, and maybe y'all can help me out because I'm an empath, yes, but I've never been able to talk to a spirit for 2 years straight. How is that possible? I thought at some point they cross over. I don't understand it, and I just feel like if they do, if you are able to continue talking to her for that long of a time, maybe she hasn't crossed over because she can't. Because you're going to keep calling her out for her to talk about her death. And it's just weird to me because we are getting nowhere. That is the entire point of this video, is to say that we are getting nowhere. We aren't getting anywhere. And the mom, she keeps acting like this is Blue's Clues, where she wants to drop a hint here and drop a hint there. That is your daughter. That is your daughter. She came from your body. That is your daughter. You watched her grow to 19 years old. How can you not want to release and say everything? You lost your baby, but she did not have to lose her dignity. She lost her dignity when y'all released all that bullcrap, all those pictures of her. She lost her dignity. You just don't do certain things. If you're not going to come out and say all of what happened to Kenneka, then say nothing at all. Because it's people out here who don't know this girl, like myself, who care so much about her and want to see her get justice. We can't see her get justice if you're holding back. And then you want to release a little bit. And then hold back. And then release a little bit. What are you doing? What is up with that? What is wrong with you? That's all I want to know. That is your daughter. My mom would fight hell and high water for me if something like that happened to me. She wouldn't let it go. She wouldn't sit here and be like, oh, well, let me just get this $50,000, $50,000, or $50 million, whatever settlement. No, a real mother stands up and says, forget that. My baby is gone. I'm going to tell everybody what happens to my baby. That's what you do. You don't sit there and say, oh, let me get this settlement and it'll go away. Does Kenneka even still, does she have a headstone yet? Does she? Does baby girl have a headstone yet? And if she does not, why not? Do you not see how passionate I am getting about this? It is wrong. Like, I feel like all of my emotions have been just caught up for the past 2 years and that I never said anything. And now it's just like everywhere. Because this is wrong. This is what she feels. What y'all are doing is wrong. You're not going about this the right way. As a mother, you are supposed to fight for your child even in death. You're not supposed to sit there and every time you get a little intoxicated or you get a little under the influence, you want to release videos. The last time you did that, it was around Christmas. That was last year. And now you're doing it again. You're messing with our emotions because you don't realize it's people out here losing sleep over this girl. They're losing sleep. They're losing sleep. And you as a parent, yes, you might be losing sleep too. But it's been 2 years. 2 years. Why are we still at square one? Why has this not moved? I don't understand a parent that would sit there and not say anything that they should say. Not do what they should do. Regardless of if they gave you that money or not, you should have still made sure everything the public needed to know about baby girl was released. Because at one point you'll sit there and say, nobody touched her. Nobody did nothing to her. You said that. Those were your words. You said nobody touched her. Nobody did nothing to her. Then all of a sudden, you'll be like, those who know what they did to my child, they're going to pay. Which is it? And they should have paid 2 years ago. This should have been solved 2 years ago. There's no way that you could sit here and tell me that this child's death the case should have been closed that fast. How? With all that evidence and from her appearance, how can that just be closed? How can it just be called an accident and hypothermia? When we all know it's not that. It is not that. And I'm not trying to make this video too long. So let me see where I'm at. We're at 21 minutes. Okay. It should be solved. That's all I'm trying to say. If you don't get anything out of this video, let me make sure you get my points. Point 1 would be, you should not be using Kenneka for monetary value, for financial gain. Number 2 would be, we don't have any justice. Where is it? Where is it? That's the whole point of this video. I just don't understand. Help me understand. Maybe if you help me understand, everyone else will understand, because we don't get it. I don't understand this craziness, because that's all it is. And I really want to know. To my subscribers, let me know, does Kenneka have a headstone yet? And if she does not have a headstone, please tell me why. Because the last couple of lives that Shemaya and them did or whatever, it showed that baby girl did not have a headstone yet. And I don't understand that, because it's been 2 years. Like, I know headstones recently after death, they take a little minute to get them together, but it don't take 2 years. And if you got a lot of money from her death, you could at least provide that for baby girl, okay? Because she's always going to be baby girl in my eyes, just like Aaliyah. Innocent. That is why I call them baby girl. They're innocent. You can say whatever you want to say about Kenneka. You can say, I don't know her well, this, that, and the third. And no, I don't. But she still had this innocence about her that I haven't seen in other people in Chicago. She still held that light. She still held that innocence. And I'm sorry I made y'all just stare at this one picture the whole time. I just did not feel like running into no... See, that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to run into the pictures of her passed away. Oh, that is a beautiful picture of baby girl. Look at you, mama. You were so beautiful. You deserve to still be here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Kenneka. Oh, Lord. I have a baby sister. Yeah, what happened to this? What's up with that? You're crying and you're doing all of that. We still don't know much about this baby as far as what happened to her. This is sickening. This is so sickening. I don't even understand. Like, had that been my child, I'm sorry, I would have to, even if they gave me the money, even if they gave me a gag order, the public would have to know what happened to my beautiful baby girl. They would have to know. We have to know. It's getting to that point. Because I don't understand. Like, God, I'm so shocked I didn't even curse throughout this entire video. Because usually, when I get passionate like this, Baby, I will curse like a sailor. So I know I'm getting better. I just don't, oh Lord, it is just not right. It is not right for y'all to be gaining, and I'm pretty sure y'all know the YouTubers that I'm referring to as well. The ones that keep pushing this certain narrative and getting money off of this baby death. Like their YouTube channel was created off of Kenneka's death. And I feel like if you're gonna do that, then at least get some type of clarity. Do something. Something should have been done by now, because I see a lot of people, they're breaking up the videos and analyzing the videos, and I'm not saying that that's wrong, but I thought that the point of doing all of that was to get justice, not to get money. You can take that and send it to the FBI or whoever you need to send it to. It doesn't take much to email a photo. You could be like, hey, look what I found in this picture, point out what you saw and send it to them. And then keep going until somebody takes you serious. That is what a person who really wants to see justice for Kenneka would do. I tried so much to just not say anything, because I don't, and no, we're not doing this whole drama in the YouTube streets. I don't do that. I held and bit my tongue because I thought by this point that we would have gotten somewhere, that we would have had some type of solution, some type of answers, but we don't. And then with it being around the time of her death, I'm very, very like on edge about it. Like, wow, here we are 2 years later, nothing. 2 years later, nothing. What if that was your family member? How would you feel? You'd be hurt, right? To see people just profiting off of your family member's death. Every chance they get, they're putting Kenneka in the freaking title so they could get clicks. It is just sad. This is what YouTube has come to. I've been on YouTube since 2012 and I've not made $1 off of the videos that I do. And then it's so crazy that you got the YouTubers who make a lot of money and then they still put their Cash App and their PayPal up for their subscribers to send them money. When did we start YouTube to do that? You're already making bank. You already getting a bag. Now your subscribers have to pay you or donate to you. Because I didn't get no donations for my surgery. And I'm just like, wow, that was a cause that I thought people would have wanted to support me and my hip replacement situation. I didn't get any donations for that or about that. I still need physical therapy and I don't have the money to pay for that. Insurance does not cover physical therapy anymore, which is really pathetic, but that is how things are now. So I went with the flow. I could definitely still tell that I'm going to need physical therapy to strengthen my leg, but I'm just making an example, okay, of a YouTuber who isn't doing this for money versus one who possibly is. I mean, you're already getting thousands and thousands and hundreds of millions of views, which means you're making money. So why do your subscribers still need to donate to you? I don't understand that. The only reason I asked for donations is because that is something that is serious. That is hella serious, and it still is. And if you want to donate to my channel, my Cash App is Gorgeously Real. My real name is Kiara Owens, so you'll see it, and I'm in a little blue outfit. Okay, so that's if you do want to donate. I'm not telling you that is something you have to do, because I didn't start YouTube to get paid from it. It would be nice to get paid from it, but I didn't start YouTube to get paid from it. JoJo is really the whole reason my YouTube channel ever even started, April of 2012. Okay, so it would be nice to get donations. That would be nice. If you need my PayPal, I'll try to figure out what it is. I don't too much use PayPal. I mainly use Cash App. So, like I said, my Cash App is Gorgeously Real. My real name is Kiara Owens, KIARAOWENS, because that's probably what's going to pop up, but Gorgeously Real. $ Gorgeously Real. That is how you will find my Cash App. So, in closing, in closing, what I want to say is I hope that as a society that we could do better. I hope that we don't have another Kenneka Jenkins situation. It's another passing just happened in Chicago, but I'm going to try to keep this strictly about Kenneka. We don't need any more of this. We've seen enough of this. We don't need any more Kennekas. We just don't. We don't need our children out here and they cannot live in fear of dying. Like, it needs to stop. It just needs to stop. We have had enough of this to last a lifetime. I'm not going to say when is it going to stop because it seems like it's not. It seems like it only gets worse as time goes along. And we all know Revelations speaks of the fact that, this kind of stuff was going to happen. I get it. But it's still very like, oh my goodness, when is it going to stop type thing? Because every day on the news, you're hearing about a child or somebody that has lost their life in a tragic way. I don't even watch the news anymore because it's just full of negativity. I don't understand how people start their morning watching the news and then end their day watching the news. It's negative and you're feeding that fear into yourself, and that is not good. We don't need any more Kennekas, and I want to say we are not going to have any more Kennekas. Okay? That's what I want to say. So I hope you guys followed along throughout this entire video. I hope you understood my points. I really do. This is something that I was very, very passionate about, and that I was just holding in since her passing 2 years ago. I don't know why we're still using J for K if we don't have any. We don't have any justice. There's no justice for this baby. So I just don't understand. What justice has she received? The murderers of this baby could possibly still be roaming free unless something we call street justice has already taken place, in which we wouldn't know. So unless that's what happened, they're roaming free while baby girl is 6 feet under. How did a night of supposed celebration even turn into such a disaster? Because it seems like this was a party created to say goodbye. No one else got hurt. I didn't see anyone else as intoxicated as Kenneka was. I didn't see anyone else as lit as they call it, as Kenneka was. She was the only one seeming to be all over the place and swaying, and you know what I'm saying? I didn't see nobody else in the party like that. So what happened? How did it enter her system that quick? And at what point did they give her that? Because it couldn't have been given right at the party. That wouldn't have kicked in that fast. That had to be given at some point before she got to that party. And I have a lot of people who think that, Kenneka never made it to that party. She never made it to that hotel. They've brought in the theory of her being at the DoubleTree first. Don't know much about hotels, but that's what I've been hearing, so I'm just putting that in there. But I really don't understand how she was the only one, in that type of condition. She was the only one in that condition. I didn't see no one else as messed up as Kenneka was. And her blood alcohol level was 0.112. And in the state of Illinois, it's the legal limit is 0.08. So, I mean, I'm sure baby girl was, drinking her Hennessy, whatever she was drinking, she knew that she could handle it. But when that pill kicked in, I believe that is what knocked Kenneka off of her game. I've heard Kenneka she was a very good fighter. So who's to say all of this wasn't set up, because that's what it looks like, a setup. That this girl, you knew she could fight. And so to try to get her guards down a little bit so that she didn't fight as hard, you drugged her. And then what happened to the post that showed Kenneka on Backpage saying that she was offering a good time. Who made that? Did Kenneka make it or did someone else make it? So these are questions that we are probably never even gonna get answered. If y'all hear the plane in the background, I'm sorry. If you don't hear it, then great, because I got my headphones on. And then the medication, the way they should have started this case was researching who may have used that Topamax. It had to be someone with a history of migraines or a history of seizures. I believe they should have went and done that first, as far as looking into that, or looking into their parents. Is it something that their parents was on and that they brought? Because ain't nobody finna sit here and get lit and high off no Topamax. Like, what? Nobody is finna do that. So that's probably where they should have started. I don't want to bring the whole, I'm not even going to bring that in, because we've already discussed that it's been ruled an accident and hypothermia, when we all know that's not true. We know it's not true, because hypothermia is when your body is losing heat faster than it can produce the heat, which will lead to your body being at a dangerously low temperature. But if she would have died strictly from hypothermia, why was she so bruised and beaten while in her clothes? Why was all that going on if it was just hypothermia? That's how we know, like, y'all aren't telling us the truth about this. And the whole tape of her walking into the freezer, that's never appeared. So that's just telling us now that that never happened. Never happened. Because there is no tape showing that. There is no recording showing her walking into the freezer and closing the door on herself. That didn't happen. I just don't understand. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I see that it's already, where are we? Let me see. We're already at, 36, almost 37 minutes. So if you watched that whole video, thank you. I appreciate it. I should be coming with some more videos this week. I have Etika that I'll be covering. I'll be covering a murder that just happened in Chicago a couple days ago. I'll be covering the two sisters who died in, I think, was it Arkansas? They died, the two sisters that got in a fight, and they both got shot in the head. I'll be covering that. So be on the lookout for those videos. I also have videos that is going to be coming about chakras, meditation, and the whole nine with that. So just be on the lookout for those videos. But like I said, if you want to donate to my Cash App, I will put my Cash App in the description box, so you can, so it'll be there. So I just want to say rest in peace, Kenneka. And we still are hoping and praying that you get justice, baby. All right, y'all. I'm out.